We treat our daily food intake like software patches. You experience a biological problem, you download a specific dietary update, and the bug is fixed. You see this logic applied constantly to raw produce. Eat beetroot to fix your liver, crunch on carrots to immune-proof yourself, snack on cucumber to melt fat, and swallow raw garlic to detox. We have to figure out if these specific foods actually trigger targeted biological reactions, or if chasing them is distracting us from the basic math of human metabolism. If you get this wrong, you end up draining your grocery budget on premium juices and supplements while building a completely false sense of biological security. The rule, if nature didn't make it, don't take it, is a highly effective health baseline. But when you start treating whole foods like targeted medicine, you often end up neglecting the actual foundation of your health. This chart maps nutritional claims, scientific validity versus virality. Bottom right, trails like cucumbers burn fat are highly shareable, but physiologically hollow. Top left, adequate sleep, caloric deficit, and daily protein are high-validity metabolic drivers. They aren't viral because they demand sustained, boring effort. When you build a diet based on viral advice, you misallocate your resources. You spend your calories, time, and money in that bottom right quadrant, trying to hack a system that demands basic maintenance. To get any actual utility out of beetroot, carrots, cucumber, and garlic, we need to strip away the internet hype and look at the actual mechanisms driving them. A healthy human body doesn't allow you to boost an organ above its normal operating capacity. Organs maintain a strict, self-regulated baseline. This matrix compares viral claims against reality. Row 1 shows the popular idea that eating beetroot actively boosts liver function. Physiologically, beetroot delivers dietary nitrates. These convert to nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and supports cellular blood flow. But increased blood flow cannot reverse the damage of a highly processed diet or heavy alcohol consumption. The liver responds to systemic inputs, not isolated chemical favors. Relying on a daily beet juice gives you permission to ignore the actual root causes of your liver strain. You see the exact same pattern with the claim that carrots will boost your immune system. Returning to the matrix, we look at row 2, carrots and the immune boost. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A. Your body uses this to maintain the mucosal barriers in your lungs and gut. Once those barriers are fully maintained, adding more beta-carotene does absolutely nothing. You cannot force your immune system into overdrive by eating more carrots. It only utilizes what it needs to meet baseline function. Pumping excess carrots into your diet offers rapidly diminishing returns. It becomes a distraction from the heady-hitting immune variables, like getting 8 hours of sleep and managing cortisol levels. Systemic capacity is built holistically. You cannot hack complex organs with isolated foods. The second category of viral food myths revolves around active metabolic manipulation, the idea that specific foods can directly force your body to burn fat. Row 3 of our matrix addresses the claim that cucumbers actively burn fat. The physiological reality is stark. Cucumbers possess zero metabolic fat-burning properties. They do not increase your resting heart rate or trigger lipolysis. What they do possess is a massive amount of water and fiber. Eating them takes up physical volume in your stomach, helping you feel full. If you eat cucumbers on top of your normal maintenance meals, you will not lose weight. That brings us to the ultimate buzzword in internet health, using garlic to detoxify your system. We drop down to the final row of our matrix, garlic as a systemic cleanser. Crushing or chewing raw garlic releases allicin. This compound is a well-documented antimicrobial and antioxidant agent, but extrapolating that local, mild antimicrobial effect into a massive, systemic, full-body cleanse has zero basis in biology. Your body comes equipped with a highly efficient filtration system, your liver and kidneys. They run constantly, and they do not require external garlic patches to clear waste. When we treat vegetables as active metabolic agents, we create an illusion of progress. It gives us a free pass to avoid the actual difficult work of regulating our total diet. Vegetables are broad environmental inputs that keep your biological engine running smoothly. They are not targeted pharmaceutical drugs. To see where you stand, look at this split-screen scorecard. the functional food reality. On the left, we have the quick fix mentality, and on the right, the nutritional optimizer. If you are approaching your diet with a quick fix mindset, you need to abandon that path immediately. Downing a clove of garlic to erase a weekend of heavy drinking, or eating cucumbers to offset a processed food diet, is using whole foods as band-aids for systemic lifestyle failures. The correct approach is the nutritional optimizer path on the right. This means taking a calculated approach. You might drink beetroot juice pre-workout to leverage the nitrate-induced vasodilation for better performance, or you might use pounds of sliced cucumbers to make a strict caloric deficit feel physically tolerable. But those tactics only yield results if your baseline diet, sleep schedule, and exercise routines are already locked in and managed strictly. Nature makes excellent fuel. It does not make magic bullets. Get the entire biological system running properly first, and then use specific